Hello, this is Niki Rowland, and today I am making a quick and easy layout using the Echo Park Summer Dreams collection. I have the whole collection pack, and I'm just going to make this quick layout using a couple of the papers and a die cut ice cream from the Silhouette store. So I've gone for the flamingo paper as my background. I want a large border on the right hand side, so I've trimmed my cardstock down to 11.5 inches high by I think it's about 11 inches wide, and I've stuck that right flush up to the left edge so that the right border remains quite large. I'm now backfilling the ice cream cut file, and I'm just doing that by hand. The segments are quite large and they're easy to draw around. There's only a few of them, so it won't take me very long at all. So I'm just drawing around that with a pencil and then cutting the different segments out. I've gone for a different pattern in each segment, and then I'm going to attach them to the back of the ice cream with foam pads so they have lots and lots of dimension. Now that the ice cream is backfilled, I can arrange it onto my layout together with my photos. So I'm just figuring out here what journaling cards I'm going to use, and where I'm going to place my photos and everything else on the layout. I've opted to use that little that square journaling card with the ice cream pattern on. It says ice cream is always a good idea. I've decided to cut that out and then use that as my title, and I'm just cutting a few bits and pieces out from this pattern paper. There are lots of little tiny icons on there, some little ice lollies and a few different words, so I'm just cutting a few of those, fussy cutting a few of those bits out to add embellishment to my layout. For this layout, I'm trying to only use paper and die cuts, as in cut on my silhouette rather than pre-made. So I'm trying to avoid using anything that's pre-made, so no stickers, no embellishments, no sequins, no nothing, which is quite challenging for me because I really like to pile on the embellishments onto my layout. So I'm having to really stretch my papers here, and I've now opting to add some extra colour behind my die cut ice cream just by using some watercolour. So I've drawn around the ice cream very faintly in pencil so I can see roughly where it's going to be, and I'm just adding lots of different colours there. The yellow in my watercolours is not quite the right yellow to match the papers that I've used, so I just added some orange to the yellow there, and now I'm just going around the edge of the top of the ice cream, adding some extra colours, pulling out the colours from the papers. This technique is going to give my ice cream a bit of a halo effect. It's going to look like it's sat on a wash of colour, even though I've only got a small amount of colour on there really, and I can add flicks with my watercolours too. Now that my background paints are dry, I can attach my ice cream to my layout. I've already got lots of dimension because the layers behind the ice cream are already raised on foam pads, so I've just stuck that flat onto the page now. And now I can put all the rest of my photos back in position and get all my embellishments sorted. So I play around here for a bit with where my photos are going to go and eventually settle in that kind of area. And then I just give them a little bit of lift by putting some paper behind each of the photos. Okay, so now that I'm pretty happy with all the positioning, I'm going to go ahead and get everything stuck down. I generally stick my photos flat at the bottom and foam pads at the top so that they have a small amount of dimension, and that's what I've done in this case. So just getting everything in place now and sticking down. I'm still cutting out a few fussy cut bits from that sheet with lots of little icons on, so I'm still doing that. I raise some up on foam pads and stick some flat. So now I'm pretty much done. I'm faffing around trying to figure out what else I can add to it, considering I'm not allowing myself to use any pre-made embellishments. So I'm just going to add in some journaling to make sure that I've got my story captured. So journaling complete, I'm just adding some final flicks with some watercolours there, literally just pinking out some water. Thank you so much for watching.